Friday, April 10th, 2020. Home, Mesa, Arizona. HopeInPrison.com. Last night, my family and I joined in the worldwide fast that the present pandemic may be controlled, caregivers protected, the economy strengthened, and life normalized. Music has boundless powers. Hymns of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. First Presidency Preface. This morning, Joyce Britton Anderson, my niece, homemaker, New Mexico, posted a recording of the New York Philharmonic's virtual cell phone production of Ravel's Bolero on Facebook. It was beautiful. It made me cry. Happy tears. I marveled at the performers' level of skill and confidence in their fellow artists. Listening to the music, my mind went back to my first years in Delta Yard at the prison in Calipatria. After nearly 5 years of meeting every Saturday, Charles Beard finished his 30-year sentence. His hope was to do his probation, then qualify to be baptized and go to the temple. As it turned out, soon after his release, Charles was diagnosed with cancer and passed away. Earlier this week, I think I may have found Charles' obituary on the internet. June 4th, 1952 to June 14th, 2004. Charles Wesley Beard III, 52 of San Diego, died June 14th. He was born in Olympia, Washington, and was a window installer. Survivors include his mother, Helen Beard, and brother, Michael Beard. Private services were planned. Interment, Sunnyside Cemetery, Sunnyside, Washington. Arrangements, San Diego Memorial Chapel. Published in the San Diego Union Tribune on June 24th, 2004. I remember in one of our last meetings, Charles pointed at each one of the other inmates one by one and said, "I don't trust any of these guys." I suppose his life experience taught him not to trust people. This is a common sentiment among the inmates I visit. Coupled with accounts from the scriptures, I hope the following samples from the here and now will help the men better understand that there are still good people out there that can be trusted. And he caused that his children should be taught. Mosiah chapter 1 verse 20. From James McKay, my cousin, Doctor of History, Wisconsin. Facebook, March 18th at 6:56 p.m. At our morning meeting, we go around and share how we're feeling today. Only the one wearing the mitten Mickey ears is allowed to talk. What a good example of a father spending time with his children. P.S. The black guys in my class will be especially interested in hearing about James' zeal to protect their voting rights. And they love their children. Jacob chapter 3, verse 7. From Diana Boren Funk, my niece, Mother, Utah. Facebook, April 7th at 12:34 p.m. Poor Kimmy is having breathing issues, waiting for the COVID test to come back, hopefully negative, and wasn't responding to oxygen at home, so to the ER we were directed to go by our cardiologist. Poor kid feels so yucky. Most of the inmates seem to have very low esteem for women. They can use all the good examples of virtuous women they can get. They did not fear death. Yea, they had been taught by their mothers that if they did not doubt, God would deliver them. Alma chapter 56, verse 47. From Colin McKay, my nephew, medical doctor, Louisiana. Facebook, April 8th at 1:15 p.m. Being on the front lines in one of the hardest hit cities in the U.S., I have personally witnessed the effects COVID-19 is having on patients and their families. Well over 50% of inpatients here in New Orleans hospitals are COVID positive, bringing our hospitals near to being overwhelmed. Last week I was informed that in my hospital system there were 361 hospital employees that were COVID positive. Gratefully, I don't have anyone close to me that has died of this virus, but I have good colleagues who are not so lucky. I invite everyone to do the following 2 things. 1, please stay at home. 2, fast. Pooling our faith together will bring miracles. Stay safe, everyone. An excellent role model of courage and selflessness for the inmates to consider. Footnote: in the Church we believe that families can be forever, not till death do you part. We believe marriage, performed by the proper authority in the temple, is for time and all eternity.